Hey there. So this is how we're setting up content silos within our WordPress website. The general idea is that if we've got a blog post, for example, this is for our agency as well, by the way, we've got a blog post here on how course-based businesses can find more customers, find more members. This is what, this is what we do day in, day out at our agency, MeBox. And I want to offer this PDF here, course membership funnel. It's a plan. It basically breaks down how people can use their current content to create splinters and tripwires and top of funnel content, all this kind of stuff. And I want to give that PDF away. And it makes sense to offer it at the end of this particular blog post because it's related to what it is we're talking about, right? In fact, you can even see that I basically draw this out on the whiteboard here. We've got a video as well. And I basically say at the end, if you're serious about increasing the number of customers who buy your courses, you need our course membership funnel plan below. And this is what I want to give away, right? But I want to make sure that this particular opt-in only appears on certain blog posts. And the way we do that is with categories. So what I've done is I've got our membership funnel. Now I actually upload this PDF to our membership into our WordPress site, into the media area. We are probably going to change that. We're probably going to have a bit more smarter infrastructure, but for the time being, this will be absolutely fine. And I've got my opt-in here. It's pretty basic, but adheres to all the basic rules. Get the course funnel plan a membership funnel, how to find and keep more members. Got a little image here, capture their name, their email address. Now, the most important part, of course, is our thank you page. So the redirect URL, if someone signs up, comes through to a thank you page here. Now, like I'm sure if you guys have seen stuff, there should be upsells and confirmation messages and bonus content. That's true, but because we're just setting up the infrastructure, I wanted to make sure that we had the templates available first before we started to mess around with basically I wanted it really annoys me when people go, oh, but I need to get all my ducks lined up in a row. I need to have my thank you page, bonus content, downloads, all that kind of stuff. I don't want that any just yet, or video sales letters. I don't want any of that yet. I just want to have all this gear available to us. I just want to have the templates available. So they'll be redirected to a thank you page. Just a bit of insight as well. We use Active Campaign. Now this is the funnel that they'll be going through. We tag them inside OptinMonster course membership funnel. Okay, so that's the tag that they're added. As you can see here, we add them to our list. We send them this email straight away. Now, this delivery email has a couple of links. It's got a little bit from me here. So that's just what sends them the content. We don't redirect them to the actual delivery page. I've talked to you a little bit about this, but we don't redirect them to the delivery page. And what that'll actually send them to is this is the delivery page. So the email gives them access to this delivery page, and they can click here and they can get access to that same PDF. So as you can see, that's how we work backwards. But what's important to me is the content silo, whereby I've got this opt-in already. Now, on the display rules here on OptinMonster, I haven't got anything. It's just open. Okay, so it's completely open. So it could appear absolutely anywhere, but it might not be pertinent. If we're talking about email marketing, this might not be a useful piece of content, and I want to make sure that my conversions are increased. So here's what we do. Inside the post, I've got a category at the top here called Course Membership Funnel. And if I come over to my OptinMonster plugin on the left-hand side and refresh them, this should stay here. It should say MBX for MeBox after post, telling me that it's an inline post or an after post course membership funnel. I'm going to click on this and I'm going to say enable opt-in on site, but I'm going to take off automatically add after post. Now it will give me a short code, which is great. But what I'm actually going to do is hit advanced settings here, and it can say, do you want to never load it, only load it, or I'm going to say only load on categories with course membership funnel. Now it provides a huge advantage, because what I can do is anytime I create a new post around course-based membership funnels, I can then just use this as a category, and that opt-in will automatically get added to the end of every single post. So what I'm going to do is hit save settings just here. And when I come back to this post, I view this live. If everything's worked out, scroll down, it should. Save settings, back to overview. Might be a caching thing maybe. Let's make sure that, maybe I didn't update because of the course membership funnel. I added the topic there, the category, sorry. Let's come down here. There we go. Get the course funnel plan. Okay, so we can download that now because anything within course membership funnel, but it means that if I come back to another blog post, for example, we go to the previous blog post, what's the most effective process for growing a course-based business? Scroll down, that opt-in will not be there because it's not within that category. So that's how we're creating content silos for our funnel and for any business. This is how we just do it for using OptinMonster and WordPress. So you'll see in a lot of the sell your service categories, every category is kind of its own opt-in, depending on what we use. The disadvantage is if I choose 2 categories, it will show both opt-ins. Now you can go in to OptinMonster and change them so that it doesn't show on certain pages. But also actually having 2 opt-ins is not the end of the world. We haven't seen a huge change in anything for in conversions when we've got 2 opt-ins if they're pertinent. But ideally you want to have 1. And what we'll do if we come back and test this, if I sign up, and I'll come down here. Yep, my name is Mike, and I'm going to say Mike at meboxmedia.com. And this should redirect me to the same thank you page. There we go. Your course membership funnel is on its way to your email address you gave us. Make sure to check your spam folder. And then we just have the latest blog posts. Now, ideally, like I said, we're going to have a video sales letter and all that kind of stuff. But for the time being, this is pretty much all we need. So yeah, that's how we're creating content silos within WordPress using OptinMonster and category posts. Speak to you later, guys. Thanks very much.